Hi and a huge Christmas welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Today I'm making Bauble cookies to hang in the Christmas tree. I'm going to be using royal icing to decorate these cookies. Of course that's on my channel. And I'm going to be using a simple sugar cookie which I've cut a little hole in. Now I haven't got the recipe yet for the sugar cookie. I filmed it but I'll be putting it up in the next few days, so look out for that. So now let's take these wonderful little cookies and turn them into Christmas tree baubles. Firstly, you're going to need some royal icing, so prepare that as my recipe earlier, and I'll leave the link for that below. So we're going to need that royal icing, and you need to add a little drip of water at a time until you get 10 to 15 seconds royal icing. And what that means is if you drag a spatula through like that, count to 10 or 15 seconds, it will settle back down flat again. Once you've made your royal icing, we can then divide it up and colour it with a little bit of gel or powder colouring. So I've used Americolour gel colours. I've got a forest green, a leaf green, a plain white and a super red there. So let's get these now into piping bags. Now I'm just taking a disposable piping bag. I'm stretching it over the top of a glass like that. And then I can just pour my royal icing straight into the bag, hands-free. And then we don't really need a piping nozzle on these bags. We can just snip a tiny little hole to let the icing start to flow out. And you want it to be around about that thick. Now firstly we want to pipe an outline to the cookie, and if you hold the piping bag just a little bit away from the cookie, we can get a nice straight edge. As it drops down onto the cookie, it won't shake. Now once you've got your border, you can start to flood the centre of the cookie with whatever colour you like, and we want to go fairly quickly, just flood backwards and forwards. It doesn't have to be too accurate at this point. Once you've flooded the centre, we just take a pointed object like a toothpick or a scribe and just use that to level down the surface of the cookie. And then we can pipe some lines directly onto the wet icing, and it will sink in, but we can actually use the scribe or the toothpick just to sort of highlight those lines and make them look a bit more effective. Now I'm just showing you here another cookie. Again, I'm icing around the border and I'm using white, but this time I'm going to flood the centre with white as well. So even if you're doing it all over one colour, you still have to border and flood. And on this cookie I decided I'd write the word Noel in green, which again is on the wet icing so it will sink in, and some little red dots just for an effect. Now here I'm using a round sugar cookie and I thought I'd do a striped effect on this, so I'm just doing a centre section. Again the outlines first and then flood the centre. Use the scribe just to level the icing and then a little shake just to make it nice and flat. And then while the icing's still wet, I'm going to put a red stripe on the side of this bauble. Flood fill the centre, get it nice and flat. Now I've decided to highlight the lines on here with a little white icing, and I'm still doing this while it's wet so it will settle flat. And then just some little dots for decoration. Now as I say, with these cookies it's a great thing to get the kids involved with, and once you've decorated up half a dozen or a dozen like I've done here, just take a little bit of Christmas ribbon and just put it through the hole, and then you can just take that, and with our little bit of ribbon connected we can just take them then over to the tree and hang them on there. And I've got my little glass milkshake or hot chocolate baubles on there as well. So the tree is starting to look fantastic. I mean, I've got the little milk chocolate baubles on there as well. There's still a little bit to go on there. With these designs, by the way, get the kids involved. The designs are endless. I mean, look at this one. I've even done it to match the jacket. Isn't that really fun? Anyway, guys, please share the love. Give this one a thumbs up. I wish you the merriest of Christmas. Be good. I'll see you next time. I cannot believe how quickly Christmas has crept upon me again this year. It's amazing. I've got heaps of videos there on the channel. If you want to get across, I'll leave some links here. Check them out. Please subscribe to the channel, share the love, give the thumbs up. Comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. Have a wonderful Christmas season. Be good.